I saw the message at 7:14 p.m., 1 minute before we left for the party. A single notification. Unknown number. He laughs at you behind your back. Ask your wife why. No context. No name. Just that sentence, sharp enough to slice through my ribs. I stared at her as she adjusted her earrings in the mirror. Pretending not to feel my eyes on her, she looked perfect. Collected. Almost too collected. Something in her stillness bothered me. A practiced stillness. A rehearsed stillness. The kind someone wears when they're hiding something and they've gotten good at it. I pocketed my phone and said nothing. I didn't want her to hear the shift inside me. The quiet snap of trust, breaking like ice beneath a boot. At the party, she drifted away almost immediately, swallowed by her boss's circle. They laughed loudly, drank generously, moved like people who had already made their choices and were making peace with the consequences. Then he approached me. Her boss, expensive suit, cheap arrogance. He leaned in, breath reeking of whiskey and confidence. "Hey, loser," he whispered, smiling like someone admiring a bruise they caused. "I've been doing your wife for a year, and you didn't even notice." For a moment, the room shrank to a single point, his voice ringing against my skull, every syllable sinking deeper. But I didn't react. I simply smirked, not because it didn't hurt, because it confirmed something darker, something I had already begun to suspect. I leaned closer. "Just like I was with your daughter," I whispered back. "And we've got a surprise for you." His smile vanished. His face drained of color. The music continued. The laughter continued. But he froze, trapped in a moment only the two of us understood. He snapped his fingers, and his security guards grabbed me. They slammed me to the floor. Hard. My ribs screamed. My breath fled. My vision flickered. But I stayed calm, cold, silent, because I knew what was coming. 20 minutes later, the police stormed in. Not walked, stormed. A formation of authority tearing through the party like a blade. One officer saw the guards pinning me down. He went rigid, then furious. "Do you have any idea who you just put your hands on?" he barked. The room shifted again. The guards hesitated. The boss froze completely, confusion twisting his face. They released me instantly, but I wasn't thinking about them anymore. I was thinking about the quiet doubt that had been growing inside me for months, unnoticed by everyone except me, the late nights, the sudden defensiveness, the way she flinched when I walked into a room too quietly. I didn't accuse her. I didn't scream. I observed. Phone records, location data, receipts she thought she deleted. I didn't even need a detective, just patience and silence. Every truth they tried to bury simply dug itself up for me. Her boss wasn't just reckless. He was stupid. And she wasn't just cheating. She was comfortable. Comfortable enough to believe I'd never notice. When I confronted her, quietly, privately, I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I placed the stack of printed messages on the table between us. She stared at them, then at me, then at the door, as if planning an escape. I didn't give her one. I only asked, "How long?" She broke. Instantly. Tears. Apologies. Explanations built on panic. Not guilt, but I felt nothing. Just a hollow calm. The kind that comes right before a storm destroys the last surviving structure. She expected rage. She expected heartbreak. But all she got was truth. Cold, precise, final. And then I revealed the part she never saw coming. I played the audio. Her boss bragging about her. Drunk, loud, stupid. I watched her soul fall out through her eyes. Her marriage. Her affair. Her dignity. All collapsing in a single breath. She whispered my name, reaching for me like I was her last anchor. I stepped back and watched her drown. I didn't need revenge. Revenge needs fire. I only needed clarity. Clarity is ice. At the party, when the cops stood by me and her boss stood shocked, I realized something simple. Some men lose everything because they break. Others because they're caught breaking others. I walked out before anyone could speak. Before she could run to me. Before he could try to recover his pride. Outside, the air was cold. Honest. For the first time in a long time, so was I. I didn't look back. Not at her. Not at him. not at the life they thought they could build behind my back. People think betrayal destroys you, but it doesn't. It shapes you, and sometimes it frees you. I left the party with nothing except power, and that was enough.